So apparently Pierre Poilievre did some late night tweeting last night, and this is what he posted. Cardi loves to brag about his experience. Here it is: plagiarism, tax evasion, creative accounting, abusing tenants, union busting, moving his headquarters out of Canada to the US, denying insurance claims to coal miners dying of black lung, making massive loans from Chinese state-owned banks, and worst of all, advisor to Justin Trudeau on the economy. What you trying to say there, Pierre? Are you trying to say that you don't have the experience to compete with Carney? So instead you have to resort to these late night fucking rants posting half-truths and bullshit as if you're like, I don't know, feels kind of Trumpy. I mean, what, give you another week or so and you're going to be so unhinged with you continuing to drop in the polls that you're going to start capitalizing and ranting like Trump does at 3 a.m. in the morning, calling it I mean, you've already got the nicknames down, calling him Carbon Tax Carney and Corrupt Carney and Carnage Carney and I don't know how many other ones that you've come up with. I mean, you're never going to beat this rap of you being associated with Trump. I mean, because you're not trying. Like, even when you were slightly trying there at one point, you went right back to it. And I'm not surprised that there's chaos going on in your campaign right now, because obviously you're not listening. You're not doing anything to make things better. And I understand it's a tough line that you have to walk, because you can't lose your core supporters, the ones that do like Trump, the ones that are probably 51st staters. But at the same time, you need to boost yourself in the polls. And those are with the people that are Canada United right now. Canada strong. They don't want Trump annexing Canada. They don't like Trump. And you are very much like Trump with stuff like this. And the desperation of you posting something like that is very sad. I'm sure there's people in your campaign that have tried to tell you that the negativity is not working. Nobody wants to hear this. And the fact that you are still clinging to these half-truths, these lies, this bullshit in order to win against Carney, I don't understand it. It's just like, do you not have anything else? Do you not have something that you can put forward that will actually make Canadians want to elect you? Because right now you seem to be focusing more on, oh, this guy bad, so you got to pick me instead. Like, it's giving like nice guy vibes. Oh, well, the only other choice you have is this awful person, but I'm here. I know you don't really like me and I don't have anything to offer you, but I'm here. Like, that's what it's giving, Pierre. It really is. And these desperate attempts that you are using to try and attack Carney, it's sad. Because you know what the thing is that most Canadians don't care. I mean, I've looked into, like, every single new accusation that comes up every single day. Like the newest one, with Epstein, because of the photo, one or two photos with Ghislaine Maxwell. Or now there's one with Jared Kushner and trying to tie Carney being best friends with Trump, which is other bull. Like, people can Google. People couldn't go. And the funny thing is that the moment I Google a couple of keywords to try and figure out what people are talking about, it's always the far right websites that come up with articles about it. It's not it's not even the National Post. It's not even like some of just the right-leaning media. And it's definitely not showing up in the left media. Because the stuff that you guys are using, that Pierre is using, and the bots and the Russian and the propaganda and everything else that you're using to try to attack Carney, you're literally grasping at straws. There is nothing there. Okay? He was on Epstein. No, he wasn't on Epstein's island. The only photo is with him and Ghislaine Maxwell. And she is very well known. She was rich. She was among the elite. Her family was rich, among the elite. Carney was dealing with a lot of rich people in Britain when he was over there as the governor of the Bank of England. So, and his wife is well connected as well. Her family's rich or whatever. So it was like the in-laws place that held this giant music festival that they hold every year for a whole bunch of rich people. And surprise, surprise, Ghislaine was there. Okay? You don't have photos with him with Epstein because he doesn't have a relationship with Epstein. You don't have photos of him on the island because there are no photos of him on the island. He's never been on the island. All this stuff with Kushner, who cares? It was Brookfield. It wasn't him. He didn't, it's not his personal, like these lies are just signs of utter desperation, and they're not working. These lies have been coming out for what, 2 weeks now? Every lie that keeps getting thrown, and Carney keeps going up in the polls. So maybe, Pierre, you switch it up. You know, if there are people in your campaign that are trying to give you a different direction, a more positive direction to go with, maybe you should try it. Because right now, this campaign, it's a disaster. It's an utter disaster, and it's just going to get worse. And if you continue to keep sliding down and posting this unhinged stuff, you're definitely not, no, not only are you not going to win, you're going to be lucky if you have triple digits in terms of seats by the time you're done. Because this is incredibly bad, like, marketing for yourself. This is bad campaigning at this point. And I don't even know if there's anyone that can help you at this point.